everyone, today I'm gonna show you how to make a DPS build that also has healing. So good amount of healing and good DPS. I'm gonna show to you that you can sacrifice just a bit of damage but you still have a lot of healing and still have a lot of damage. So let's go and see our DPS right here right now with this full red build. Right, there is a outlier here. Let me see if I have. Okay, let's go. So this is a very unrealistic situation, but let's just see where our DPS is gonna be. So it's around 24 million damage per second. Okay, 24 million damage per second. So let's sacrifice a class, which is big to be honest, but at the same time using Technician is not bad for Legendary because Legendary has lots of dogs and electronics. So yeah, let's use Technician and see how our healing is. It will give us one skill tier, so let's see it. Okay, as you can see it is low, but it is also not that bad, right? It takes a lot of time to heal, which can lead you to death, but it's better than nothing, right? So now, let's just remove one piece here. Okay, so let's go for Alps, right? Now let's see our DPS. We have lost Contractor's Glove, and we have placed this Alps. Let's go. As you can see, it takes much longer for our DPS to go up. So we lost a good amount, some amount of DPS, right? A good amount of DPS by doing this, right? But now, let's go and see our healing, right? It changed a bit. It is a bit faster, and I also don't have the repair skills right here, right? No ops here neither. Ah no. We have here. Okay, so let's use this one. Right? Let's keep with Contractor's Glove. And let's damage ourselves. And let's see the healing. Now we have Alps with repair skills right here. So this is our healing, which is good. Now the healing is much better, it goes much faster, and our DPS will still gonna be good. Again, it takes longer, right, to increase our DPS, but it is better than before because we now use Contractor's Glove, which makes sense for this build. But if you look at it, it's going up to 19 million damage. So basically what you're going to do is to come here, okay, and remove one single piece like I did and place it with repair skills, right, like Alps. And right here I have skill haste. You could use something else like critical damage or things like that, so your damage would be higher. So as you saw here, our damage was lowered just a bit, and our damage is still good with this setup, right? However, there is something to think about. We are not gonna use Alps. We have to use RK instead. RK actually, right? That's fine here. Oh, cool, we have one here. So why are we gonna use RK instead of Alps? So I'm gonna show you right now. Let's go over here. So right now in the game we have 15% incoming repair right here at the brand set bonus, and 15% repair skills. However, with PTS and TU10, this is going up to 20%. So let's use the numbers from the PTS and the update TU10. So if we go here for Alps, we have 20% repair skills, right? So you have 20% repair skills from bonus set, and we have 20% repair skills from your attribute. So we have here 20% repair skills and 20% repair skills, right? So what is interesting about this is that repair skills values add with each other, right? So they add with each other. This means that for us to see how much healing we are getting, we have to do 20% plus 20%, 20%, which is the same thing as 0.2 plus 0.2, which is equal to 0.4 or 40%, okay, on total. So let's say you have not 500, let's see our drone here. It's 38, let's remove this. Okay, let's say our healing is 30,000. Okay, so we heal 30,000 HP per second. Okay, this is our base healing. So our base healing is 30,000 HP per second. So with this, it means that we're gonna have 30,000 HP multiplied by 1.4. Okay, by 1.4. So which is the same as 1 plus 0.2 plus 0.2. So this is 0.2 from bonus set, this is 0.2 from your attribute. So now we're gonna have 30,000 plus 1.4, which is the same, 1.4, which is the same as, I don't know, let's see here, plus 1.4 multiplied by 1.4. So now your healing is 42,000, right? So let's place here our Alps, and as you can see, 40,000 healing per second, right? It is around this number. Cool. However, let's check RK, right? Let's check RK. RK gives us 20% incoming repairs from bonus set and 20% repair skills from the attribute. Okay. So repair skill values add with each other like we did right here, right? We're adding one with each other. It's the same for incoming repair. Incoming repair values add with each other. However, incoming repair and repair skills multiply with each other. So this means that we have to multiply one value with the other instead of adding. So this is a higher increase.
You are now group leader.
So now let's check here. Let's remove someone from my group.
Has joined your team.
We have 20% from incoming repairs multiplied by 20% from repair skills attribute. So now we are gonna have 1.2 multiplied by 1.2, which is 1.2 multiplied by 1.2, 1.44. So because here it adds with each other, we get an increase of 1.4. But because here we multiply with each other, then we get an improvement of 1.44. Okay, which is the same as 44%. So it means that we have 30,000 multiplied by 1.2 multiplied by 1.2, which is the same as 30,000 multiplied by 1.44, which is the same as, let's see, 30,000 multiplied by 1.44. This is wrong, sorry. Multiplied by 1.44, which is 43.2 thousand. Okay, so this is with Alps, right? And this one here is with RK. So if you wanna increase your healing, you're gonna use RK on yourself. Sorry. And if you're going to increase the healing for your friends, you use the Alp set. You can even use, instead of Technician, you could go for Survivalist, because Survivalist gives more healing to your friends. But anyway, so okay, now let's change this one to Alps, right? Let's change this one to Alps, and yeah, let's stay with critical hit damage. No, let's not do that. I have a better idea. Let's remove critical hit damage from here. Let's lose 12% critical damage, which is not that much, right? Because critical damage adds with each other, right? So we are not losing 12% critical damage. Let's go here, repair skills, right? So look that we have lost one gear piece and one critical damage, 12% critical damage. So let's see our DPS, right? Let's see if we're losing a lot of damage here. Let's go. I can already see that we lost numbers. This means that it's gonna take a bit longer to kill an enemy. So, as you can see, instead of going to around 19 million, we are at around 17 million, 18 million. We lost almost no damage from previous attempt. So just to remind you, we started with 20,000 million DPS and now we have 18 million DPS, right? However, we have this much of healing, right? So yeah, this is the idea. You don't lose a lot of damage and you gain a lot of HP. Then you can even do something else. Okay, so look at this. This means you can stay more time shooting. You can spend more time shooting at the enemies. You don't need a healer on your team when you have a build like this. You yourself alone can survive enemies because you're gonna receive damage and you're gonna recover your damage. Also, you could use something like a rifle instead of a LMG because you can just do one shot and go to cover, and then you're gonna have even more healing for you, right? So our DPS is pretty good. Right now, let's go to a elite enemy and see how we're gonna kill him. Let's place him a bit far away, right? Let's go to 20 meters and let's see how he's going to die. As you can see, it takes a bit long to kill the enemy, but at the same time, this is a RPG game, and I guess this is like pretty decent time to kill someone. But yeah, for sure, with 4 players and on Legendary, it's gonna be harder to kill. This one right here is just a build that I created for this video really fast. I have one right here, which is the ranged healing. So this one I use a lot on legendaries, and this is my healing. Right? It is pretty good. I am using RK on the backpack because I'm using companion. Basically, my previous build was with Vigilante, and the problem with Vigilante is that you get shot a lot, and you don't want to use this type of talent because we are gonna be hitting ourselves and shooting the enemy, so you're not gonna be using Vigilance actually with this type of build, so you have to use something else. You can use the Unstoppable Force, for example, but I like to use companion because my healing is gonna be with me all the time and I'm gonna get some damage. So as you can see right here with this build, which is made for ranged combat, so let's go here and go for Elite. Yeah, that's pretty far away, so let's see our damage. Look, it's pretty good. It is a elite enemy that is really far away and we can still deal a lot of damage. Right? So we are using RK with incoming repair skills, and another incoming repair mod, which is really important. And right here I have another skill tier with repair skills. That's why my healing is so good. Right? But I have another version of this one that is not for ranged combat, which is this build right here. It's basically the same thing, however we have even one more repair skills right here, because this is for close combat. I'm sure you can always balance this the way you want. You can have less healing, you can have more healing, it's up to you. So I'm here just to show you very fast how these DPS healers are powerful. We did this Strict Union Arena. This player right here was a hybrid weapon damage and skill damage with turret and drone. This one was a full tank, and I was using the DPS Healer. As you can see here, because I'm the DPS, I did more damage, right? However, the turret and the drone killed more people than me because they would finish enemies. As you can see right here, I healed 94 million HP during the entire run. And I've taken 65 million damage. If you compare that to the electronic DPS guy, he received much less damage than me because he had to be on cover more frequently. Me, on the other hand, I could expose myself frequently because of my powerful healing. So this is why healing or CC or some kind of protection or some kind of skill for distraction, all these things, they improve your DPS, right? Because you can expose yourself more and shoot more. So yeah, 94 million HP healed, which is even less than what I have taken damage and what the electronic healer has taken damage. And if we look at the next picture here, I received 61 million healing. So when you run these type of builds with RK, you will often see your healing received being bigger than the healing that you did because of RK. Even though you healed a specific amount of HP, you actually received more than you healed, right? In this case I didn't, because again I was healing my friends too. So yeah, just for you to see at the end of a run how powerful these type of builds can be.